Welcome back to a new post today. Let's continue with the most important topics that you need to keep track for the Civil Services Examination Prelims 2025 for February 6th. So the very first is about census of India being discussed now. So a lot of data with regard to birth, death and other demographic data have been delayed, and that data is only released up to 2020 by many other surveys and not the census of India. The census was last conducted in 2011. So because of COVID, the census was the data was incomplete and it could not be released. It is said that the census would continue in 2026. Delimitations are also pending because of incomplete census data. Apart from that, we have the implementation of the Women Reservation Bill, which is dependent on the census data as well. Now, let me tell you that the census is conducted under Census Act, which was passed in 1948, and it provides for the plan and the structure or the mechanism for conducting the census. The next census was to be conducted after 2011 and 2021, postponed due to pandemic. The first was conducted in 1881. That is a full-fledged scientific census. The first, however, previously 1871 was the first census, and the Registrar General of India and Census Commission of India work under the Ministry of Home Affairs. And the census is conducted every 10 years. The next census is to be taken up in 2026. Now, the Sindhudurg fort has been in news. The Sindhudurg fort is a Maratha stronghold under Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and the new name of the Sindhudurg fort now is being given as Vijayadurg. It was called as Fort William. So it is the headquarters of the Indian Army's Eastern Command in Kolkata and has been renamed as Vijayadurg now as an initiative to remove the colonial names from the Indian institutions. Many islands in Andaman and Nicobar have also been renamed, and many other places like cities in various places also have been renamed. Apart from that, we have the Fort William was called Fort William after the King William III of England, and Vijayadurg translates to Victory Fort. Sindhudurg Fort is which inspired the new name, was a stronghold of Maratha Navy, and now it is the Indian Navy's Eastern Command in Kolkata. The next is about International Asteroid Warning Network warning the Earth in January that it would be hit by an asteroid named as YR4. Now, this warning was issued in 2024, saying that YR4 has a small chance of hitting Earth. Subsequently, observations have shown that the asteroid is now unlikely to hit Earth. Now, the International Asteroid Warning Network is a collaboration of global organizations, astronomers that monitor asteroids. The international network is triggered to action when YR4 was to hit Earth rose 1%, and asteroids are estimated about 130 to 300 feet across. And NASA, however, revealed that there is no significant chance of the YR4 hitting Earth, and this is the impact or the probability of an asteroid hitting Earth is calculated on the Torino impact hazard scale, meaning and they said that the level is 0 now. That means the likelihood of collision of the asteroid with Earth is 0. And recently, Supreme Court gave an order to Rajasthan to protect the sacred groves. It is one of the way of conservation of biodiversity, and this was under public interest litigation filed in 1995. Now, the groups will be mapped and classified based on their cultural and ecological significance to the local community. The groves will be notified as community groves under the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. The central government will identify the sacred groves across the country and formulate a policy for their protection, and the boundaries of the groves will be flexible to accommodate natural growth and expansion. The order was issued to bring sacred groves under forest conservation and governance, and the groves are biodiversity hotspots, water recharge zones, and also community resources as well. Nutraceuticals now have been in news. Now, the Indian government is recently looking to significantly improve and bolster nutraceutical sector within the country, recognizing its immense potential for growth and aiming to position India as a global leader in this sector. Now, the government started to focus on nutraceuticals market, especially considering India's rich traditional knowledge of herbs and medicinal plants. Efforts are underway to provide specific public assistance to the nutraceutical sector to overcome challenges like access to raw material, herbs and plants, processing inefficiencies, and also export compliance. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is now working to establish clear standards and regulate the nutraceutical sector to ensure consumer safety and build trust as well. And India aims to leverage its strength in traditional medicine by becoming a major player in the global nutraceutical sector, attracting international partnership and investments. We already have a Ministry of Ayush which deals with nutraceuticals as well. And recently Congo has been in news because of the militant group M23 taking over parts of Congo. And the Lake Kivu was in news in Congo. Let me tell you that Congo has Lake Kivu, Lake Edward, and it is also bounded by, it is very close to Lake Victoria apart from Lake Tanganyika, and also so this is the Lake Tanganyika and Lake Albert as well. It has many national parks, and like the Salonga National Park, the Upemba National Park, many of which are biodiversity hotspots as well. It is bounded by Angola, Zambia, Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, South Sudan, Central African Republic, and the Republic of Congo as well. Many rivers flow into Congo, its location being in the tropical region, like the Congo River, the Lulonga River, the Sankuru River, the Kasai River, the Luila River, many of which are named after tribes in Congo as well. So these were some of the information of the physical map of Congo, which you need to look into as it's in news because of the violence, because the taking up by the M23 group, and it's now an international cause of concern, also humanitarian crisis as well. So these were the points I thought I should be sharing with you all for February 6th. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you in my next post. Until then, it's very happy learning.